Hi there, it's Michael from ScriptBully magazine, and in this short video, I'm going to go over the #1 secret to writing a screenplay that is unique, grabs the attention of Hollywood talent, and has the potential to make you very, very wealthy. The formula is quite simple. Your script must be 106 pages long. It must involve spaceships and trucks that turn into robots. Your script must contain not one, but 2 cross-dressing roles for Adam Sandler and/or Eddie Murphy. And most importantly, on page 47, there must either be a kiss with a vampire and/or an attack on a Soviet nuclear installation. Follow these guidelines and you are guaranteed to write a script that makes you money. What's that? Ridiculous, you say? Well, of course. But is it any more ridiculous to write a script according to a 5-act formula created back when Star Wars was released? Or plot your story with an 87-part beat sheet matrix you got from the back issue of Writer's Digest at your local library? The real secret to writing a professional kick-ass screenplay is to stop looking for a secret, a quick fix, a shortcut, a paradigm. A paradigm is defined as an example serving as a model or pattern. But here's the thing about patterns. Artists rarely use them in the act of creation. It's only later, when the buzz wears off and the hangover starts, that critics look at work and say, oh, he's using the old 12-act midpoint Joseph Campbell mythic structure. They're missing the most fundamental point of all, which is cover bands do not rule the world. Do you know anything about jazz? I'm not a huge jazz fan, but with enough red wine I can sort of get in the mood. Anyway, here's the thing about jazz. If you can play the notes perfectly to a song, just like Miles or Monk or Chet Baker or Kenny G, you know the legends, if you can master the form as the greats did, you can, if you work really hard, end up with a gig at the Tucson Ramada on a Thursday night. But if you can build on what came before you and create something new, something nobody has ever seen or heard before, you can change the world. You can create a new paradigm. So the #1 secret to writing a screenplay that doesn't suck, will make you money, and totally rock the movie business is, don't worry about secrets. Worry about creating interesting characters that only you are capable of dreaming up, and put them in impossible situations. Don't focus so much on your Act 2 midpoint and your act breaks, whatever. Think about what really makes you mad and upset, what you'd be willing to die for or maybe kill for. Write about that. Trust me, there's absolute gold there. Now, I know what you're saying. This all sounds really nice, but what about structure? What about outlining? What about rising action and plot points? Okay, here's the best secret I know about that stuff. Here, in my opinion, is all the structure you really, really need. You ready? Come closer. Your screenplay needs a somebody who must do a something that they really don't want to do, or else this other something that's really bad will happen. So now the something they have to do must be the last thing they ever want to do. They only do it because they fear that if they don't do the something, that the other something is really bad and will happen. So that has to be much worse. Now, if somebody told me, okay, Michael, you have to eat chips and salsa every day for a month or the Russian mob will come and kill you. That would not be very hard. First of all, I love chips and salsa. But let's say that same Russian mob comes and says, we need you to rob the 7-Eleven down the street or we'll kill you. Or you have to break into SeaWorld and ride a polar bear. Or I have to call my psycho ex-girlfriend and take her to my high school reunion. Or they're forcing me to watch all 3 Twilight movies in a theater with 13-year-olds. Those would be very difficult choices. Those would be dilemmas. And the more difficult you can make the dilemma on your character, the more interested the viewer will be. And if you keep working at it, eventually all the act breaks and plot points that you freak out about will totally take care of themselves. But you got to have that simple formula. You got to have that foundation. Another example, I've used this one before, but my uncle, he's an insurance adjuster and he's a very conservative guy, totally cool guy. But when I think of him, I think the last thing that he would ever want to do is shave his head and go to a punk rock festival. That'd be the absolute last thing that he would ever do. But what if he did it to find his runaway daughter? Now we're getting somewhere. Now it's a story, and we could play this as a broad Seventh Heaven type family comedy. We could play it as a dark David Fincher type thriller. We could do it as a musical, as an Olsen twin vehicle. The genre doesn't matter. What matters is we have this impossible situation base. And I'll bet you and I could spend a Saturday at Starbucks and like literally in 2 hours, come up with a competent like act breakdown of this punk rock dad script. And we could do it because we have a foundation. You have to have that foundation. The foundation is there's somebody who's got to do a something they really don't want to do, or else the other something will happen. And that's the formula. Don't, a 7x, 5x, 3x. You just have to have the basic structure of somebody pushing beyond their comfort zone, because there's nothing more interesting to us as viewers to see somebody push themselves and find, the old limitations they thought they had simply don't exist. Now, if you're the type of person who just cannot get enough of these cool insider tips or secrets to make your screenplays marketable, interesting, and capable of actually making you some moolah, please be sure to grab a copy of my new ebook, 7 Secrets to a Kick-Ass and Marketable Screenplay. To get instant access to this free content-packed ebook, all you gotta do is head over to scriptbully.com and pick up a copy. Don't worry, I will not spam you. I just want to help you be the best writer you can be so I can start reading some better stuff. And of course, if you have enjoyed this video, please Facebook like it or tweet it or whatever else the kids do these days. Good luck with your writing. We look forward to hearing from you, and don't forget, kick writer's block in the ass.